Hello, hello. I am just doing a quick celebrate everything recap of what we talked about last night on the Celebrate Everything video. It's been a while since I've been on Instagram, so pardon me for, oops, there we go. All right. I am Barbara J. Faison, your mindfulness and meditation ambassador. You sharing my voice to heal, educate, and inspire. Last night I did a monthly meetup with people who want to join. We do something I call Celebrate Everything because life is indeed a celebration. I have in my book 25 mindfulness tips and practices, and one is Celebrate Everything. Life is a journey, a trip, a deck of cards. Life defies a single definition because moment by moment life changes. Life is different for each person every moment. Just as life changes, we change and grow based on our experiences. Life simply is. Being alive is cause for celebration. Take a moment to think of a reason to celebrate. Treat yourself to something because you met a goal. Celebrate. Perhaps you didn't use your cell phone when you were having a meal. Celebrate. Every day find reasons to celebrate, reasons to be grateful for life and celebrate. Sometimes it's just as simple as not beating yourself up about something you did. Now that is cause for a major celebration. And each of these, there are 25, have a practice and an affirmation. And the practice is, think about the music you've listened to, the movies you've seen, the friends in your life, and how they may have changed over the years. Treat yourself to something you enjoy. You deserve it. And the affirmation is, I celebrate life and I am grateful for all of my life experiences. So one of the things I celebrated last night was being able to see my great nephew, who is now, 2 months old. Hey, Studio Stephanie. Hello. How are you? I'm just doing a quick live. I just happened to be on Instagram and I thought I would do a quick live. And I'm talking about the concept of celebrating. Last night I did my monthly Celebrate Everything, and that is just something where we get together and we celebrate the things that we have done, the people we have met, and the experiences we've had. And I started doing this years ago because my husband and I one year could not remember what we did. It's like, did we go to visit your folks in September or was it July? So I have this little sheet of paper that I use and I call it reflections. And so I just reflect every month. So by the end of the year, I have an idea of the things that I've done, the people I've met, the experiences I've had by the end of the year. So one of the things was I got to meet my great nephew. It is the first baby in our family in about 28 years. So I got to meet him live and in person. I got to see him a couple of times. One of the other things is that I attended a documentary. A cousin of mine did a documentary on lynching. So I got to see him live and in person. I did some voiceover projects and did some new things with voiceover. And I was interviewed for a podcast. I went to an Art of Breath at the Phoenix and Dragon, which is in Atlanta. I finished my Loving Myself meditation track and cover art. And so I just wanted to share these different things. I also recovered from pneumonia, which when I write these out, I write down highlights and memories. It's not always what I've done. Sometimes it's, I had lunch with a girlfriend who I hadn't seen in a while. Or I got a compliment when I was working at a specific job. I got to meet my great nephew. And it is sometimes things like I finished my Loving Myself meditation track, which I hope to be announcing and putting out in the next few days. But sometimes it's just simply just remembering the things that were important. One of the things I did was I tried this lavender tea that I got from Aldi's. It's like a black tea with lavender and bergamot. It is quite delicious. So I wrote that down because it was something that stood out for me in the month of February. So I just think it's important that we take time to celebrate the things that we do, the people that we meet, and the experiences that we have. And that is what the Celebrate Everything is when we do that on a monthly basis. So we get together and we do that. And what I find also is doing it monthly, the people that come then look forward to it, and then it gives them something to strive for the next month. So it's kind of a back end into goal setting is how I look at it. So that's what I wanted to come on and talk about, was just to celebrate everything, to celebrate being alive, to celebrate the fact that you are walking around, that you can see, that you can hear, that you can smell, that you can taste, that you can touch, use your senses. Those are simple things to celebrate when you can't find larger things. But it's just being in the energy of joy and in gratitude, which when you're at that high energy, you can't be at a lower energy. And so I want to keep our vibrations high, keep my vibration high. So I just celebrate. And that's what it's all about. Any comments anybody want to share? Stephanie, any comments you want to share? I know you did your live last night, and I'm going to do my best to tune in. I didn't realize you were doing those on Thursday, so I definitely want to tune into your live. And definitely post if you've got some things going on locally in our Facebook group so we can know. I'd intended to come out to your event, but that was my nephew ended up coming to town, so I didn't get a chance to come out to your live event. But I'm going to get you live one of these days, lady. I would love to see you live and in person. So that's what I wanted to come on and talk about. And I'm going to head on out and do some things with this day. Namaste, my friend. Take care, and I will see you hopefully in meditation soon. If you are interested in joining our meditation, you can go to my bio, and if you'll click the link for my Facebook page, you can click on that, and then one of the options is to join the group. We currently are doing our daily online practice at 6:45 a.m. Monday through Friday. On the weekends, I'm a little bit more fluid with the schedule, and I just kind of post in the group when we're going to meditate. But the way it's set up is that I normally will pull some type of oracle card, and then I will do my meditation based upon that. So it runs roughly about 20 to 30 minutes. Hey, Cake Lady, how are you? Welcome in. I was just sharing a Celebrate Everything that I do once a month in my Facebook group, which is online at Barbara J. Faison. We do a Celebrate Everything where we just recap what we've done the month before and then look forward to things that we're doing in the beginning. So welcome in. All right, so I'm going to end this live now. I thank you so much for tuning in and giving me your time. If you're not able to join the meditation live, you can also join the podcast where I simulcast, which simply means that I do the podcast and the live meditation at the same time. It's a little bit different. It's not your typical just sit and meditate. We chat and talk, and I have music, and we just kind of tune in to whatever the card comes up with. But I thank you for joining me. If you can get out in nature today, just stand out in nature and just feel the magnificence of all of the elements. It's raining in Atlanta today, so we will have some rain to tune in and connect with. And I just encourage you to do that. And to remember that everything starts with me. One breath, one thought, one deed. Namaste and be well.